So P. Diddy, guys, is facing another major fresh lawsuit. It looks like he might have the keys taken from him that were awarded to him in New York as well. A major achievement, and it looks like Mysa Hilton is speaking out. Everybody is breaking their silence in regards to that video. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back again, it is daily and consistent content. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Morali. Now, let's get into this. Diddy is facing yet another lawsuit filed by a former model who claims a disgraced mogul enticed her with promises of career advancement, but she claims his plan was far more sinister. Crystal McKinney claims in the suit, obtained by TMZ in 2003, when she was 22, she was invited to a men's fashion week event at Cipriani downtown in New York. She met P. Diddy at the event and he invited her back to his studio. She says shortly after their arrival, Combs and several colleagues were drinking Hennessy and passing around joints. She took a hit, which she said was very powerful and felt as if she was floating. She claims the joint had been laced with a narcotic or other drug. Crystal says P. Diddy then demanded she follow him to the bathroom, where she says he forced himself on her, began kissing her, and shoved her head down his crotch before commanding her to suck it. She says she refused, but P. Diddy then pushed her head down and forced it. She started walking away but then felt woozy and lost consciousness. She says the next thing she knew, she woke up in a taxi and realized she had been essayed. It's unclear from the lawsuit if she's referring to the alleged forced oral or another essay that might have occurred. She claimed that she was subsequently blackballed from the modeling industry, got severely depressed and attempted suicide in 2004. Crystal says upon seeing news of the lawsuits filed by Cassie and others, she knew she had a moral obligation to speak up. Guys, this demon got away for far too long. Another one after the Cassie video, which came out 3 days ago. Then he came out with that weird, video taking back responsibility for whatever actions. And now a fresh lawsuit has come out from a 22-year-old girl. And he's not the first time that he's been accused of lacing drugs and etc. How is he going to face this? They still haven't dealt with the other 4 lawsuits that came after Cassie's, and yet another lawsuit has come out. If that video of Diddy beating up Cassie did not get leaked or released or whatever by CNN, people would have thought that this new lawsuit was more people trying to come out the woodworks to get money from Diddy. And who would be enabling that narrative? Men. In this specific community, men would be enabling that narrative that they are coming after his money. Now everybody wants a piece. Now everybody's coming out with. But that video had a lot of men coming out apologizing, like Peter Thomas, for an example, apologizing for how they were wrong when it comes to where they thought they were and still supporting Diddy and etc. It makes you think, guys. Another fresh lawsuit he's been hit by, and it's just insane that this man got away for this for so long. And this particular woman that has come out is white. And when a white woman comes out with a lawsuit like this, the world takes it a lot more serious. A young white girl was essayed by this man allegedly. It's going to be a lot more serious for Diddy now. The clock is going to start ticking for sure. The New York mayor is changing the locks and wants the key of the city back from Diddy. Mayor of New York, Eric Adams, says they are considering revoking Diddy's key to New York City. This will be the first time they have had to revoke a person's key to the city. So, I'm not really a big fan of Eric Adams anyway. This man within himself was accused of essaying people in the 90s. Do you understand? Let's keep it whatever a buck when it comes to this. I feel like it's just performative. I'm not really buying into it. Not change the locks. Like Diddy got the key to something. The key is really to nothing. But of course, it's a major achievement and it's never been returned in this manner. So it's definitely going to be very embarrassing for him. Not only that, but it's also been announced, that Diddy's streams are significantly at a very low amount. The lowest has been since his career started. Now, this is where it's going to hit him financially quite badly because he's obviously still making money via streams and whatever. But on all platforms, the streaming has decreased significantly. The video that has gone absolutely viral of him beating up Cassie has directly affected this more than anything. His businesses are plummeting. Brands already left him after that Cassie lawsuit, 15 to 20 brands. But this, where his streams of his music streams are decreasing, where money is being made, it's going to hit him. Not only that, guys, but Peloton have announced that they are removing all of P. Diddy's music as well, reported via Radar Online. Him to be having his music taken off streaming apps or apps like Peloton, again, is a cut in his streams, a cut in his music finances. So the man is still making money here and there in increments and whatever, but for that to be taken off or degreased is a significant blow to his finances. And I wanted to just put this in there as well. A lot is going on with Diddy, guys. Now, Charlemagne himself reads Diddy down as the donkey of the day on Breakfast Club.
That apology was just for your ego.
Not to Cassie,
and I don't know, for your brand, I guess, but that's all of that's over. That's a wrap. So that was pointless, but it's like you said that you've done the work. The best apology is change behavior, right? We all know that. Right. Clearly the behavior hasn't changed if you've been lying to us this whole time up until this past Sunday.
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Diddy need his ass beat. Like, I wish Cassie would have had a gun on her and would have shot him right there on the spot. Like, that's my initial.
Now he wants to read him down. Do you understand? Now he had time for Diddler and wanted to talk about him. But before he, was dragging Cassie a little bit here and there, wasn't being as supportive, and, was kind of protecting. It just, to me, was very interesting because the callers coming from inside the house, and I just feel like everybody who was on the fence after the lawsuits came out or was supporting him are now dragging him after that video. It had to take that video to be released for Charlemagne to come out and say something. And Mysa Hilton, she also comes out and she says that, she's upset with what she has seen. She is really distraught, breaking her silence in regards to Cassie. I'm heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. Now, many people did say that, she also was getting beaten down on. She got pregnant by Diddy at 16 when he was a grown man, for goodness sake. And for the fact that, we literally saw what happened to Cassie in that hotel room. I can't even imagine what he did to Mysa. I know exactly how she feels, tells us all that we need to know, pretty much admitting to us that Diddy would do the same thing to her and abuse her as well in, very disgusting ways. She is now having her trauma re-come up. That's why these people are coming out with their lawsuits, because their trauma, their moral obligations, they feel some type of way about what they are seeing, and it definitely is hurting them in significant ways to see Diddy put his hands on Cassie, because that's what he did with all of these people. I just really feel sorry for Diddy's children, especially his daughters, the two young daughters that he has, seeing for the fact that, they have seen this. Diddy's children have seen this. And of course, he's going to be pleading and apologizing to his children. And I feel like his children will forgive him because ultimately Diddy is their father. But his children, the psychological impact of the children seeing their father beat down on a woman that they knew about, especially is going to make them question what happened to Kim Porter. But as they get older, their relationship with their father is going to be severed because of the footage that they have seen. Right now, they might forgive their father just to play face and whatever. But as they get older, that relationship with their father is going to be distant. That video is going to really mess up and fracture any relationships that he has left with his family, and we're just going to see it happen in real time as time goes on. Kimora Lee Simmons was mentioning stuff like this where Diddy was aggressive with her, then he pleaded on his knees and apologized and begged for forgiveness. Now, in that apology video, responsibility video, whatever you want to call it, that Diddy was doing on Instagram, it did look like he was abroad. It was given, the fact that he ran away like Simmons, like Russell. So to me, it looks like perhaps he could have done that. I think that would have been publicly documented by now. The fact that the police were coming out saying that they're not going to arrest him because this was old footage over 10 years ago only confirms what Kanye was telling us, that this man is a Fed. This man is part of the CIA or something like that, FBI, for the fact that he hasn't been arrested, which is why he's not running out of the country, because he knows that he's not going to. Regardless of what Homeland Security are doing, they're not arresting him for that video, which shows to me that they're not arresting him for that video because they have other stuff perhaps they're trying to prove, or for the fact that they wanted to get that out there to fully sway public court of opinion. Make of that what you will, guys. Make of that what you will. But a lot is going on with Diddy. I wanted to put it all in one video. Charlemagne speaking out, other men retracting their apologies, fresh new lawsuit as well. The keys might be taken from him. Mysa Hilton speaking out, basically inadvertently admitting that she was abused by this man as well. It's a lot. All I'm saying at the end of the day when I do these Diddy videos, reopen the Kim Porter case. Reopen that case so that we know what went on, because it's unfair, the injustice that she faced. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Just one click, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.